What's up, guys?
Real.
What's up?
What's up?
We got squats today and bench. Well, one squat and one bench. So many squats, guys.
Hypertrophy day.
Yeah, my warm-up sets count as hypertrophy, so you know, the volume works itself in there. So I'll start off on squats, and then we're gonna try using these shoes today. Well, I've been using them, but we're gonna see if they'll work going heavy. So that's gonna be interesting. And then I'm probably gonna hit somewhere between 415 to 425. I don't know. We'll see, depending on how I feel. I would like to go 425 to see how much better that looks than I did last week on Monday. I think it was the last time I squatted that. And then on bench, we're gonna try and do 290, just like I did on Wednesday. So yeah, maybe 295 if we're feeling good, but probably 290 because I don't want to risk anything, because I want to make sure I'm Gucci for the meet. So yeah. Yippee. We got the singlet on. Oh yeah.
Are we feeling big and strong?
I'm feeling good today.
Oh shoot. That was good. That was the bar bended. So I swore lucky I saw it bend. What the?
Even though it's a stiff bar, bro. That's free pop.
Back. Am I too early?
Oh, you're good. I just had to adjust. It's fine.
The judge yelling at you. Judge, I just hit your PR.
3 red lights? Not in my head. Come on!
One. Right.
That's pretty good. I need to rewatch it.
That was like RP5, I think.
I was editing footage, and well, the entirety portion of the video that is bench is gone. It is just out of existence. Oh, I'm in the shadows right now. There we go. This is more fitting. And I was editing the foot. Okay, I can't take myself seriously. I was editing the footage, and yeah. So here we are. The cable, my phone cable is. This is a mess, bro. This is a mess. Point is, I hit 295 after the squat, and I reviewed the footage. I'm gonna play right here, 2x2 frame. You can see them compared to each other. This session moved a lot better than the week before's session, so that is sick. I think it's a mixture of the shoes, mixture of me, being stronger, less detrained, more peaked, you know, a little bit of everything. So yeah, that's sick. And then after that, I did bench 295. I was gonna go for 290 because I knew I could do that, but I went for 295 because I really wanted to see if that would still move really well. Because 290 moved pretty well, to be honest. Better than I expected it would. And 295 moved pretty well. I will say, obviously I don't have any footage to show you guys. The kind of a problem I ran into is that when you start to get to heavy enough weights, especially on bench, for me at least, it just everything kind of goes out the roof. When everything gets like super heavy, it's like all the technical stuff, my bench setup, my grip, my like tightening in my back into the bench, or my leg drive, like it all kind of goes out the window, and I actually have to really dial it in, or else it all gets messed up. And at first, it was just kind of slightly off when I did my bench setup. I remember I slid into the bench like I usually do, like I round my shoulders back into the bench, then tighten my back, and then like lock in, and then take off the bar, and set my butt down, and then bench, and the whole shebang. But my shoulders weren't entirely, it didn't feel quite right. I don't know if I had chalk on my back. That might have something to do with it, but I feel like I did have chalk on my back, so I don't even know. But powerlifters, they're superstitious like that. So that was a little weird. I still got it up. I did hit the sticking point, like the middle of the bench. Like I hit that sticking point pretty rough, pretty hard, I will say. But we did lock it out. We got it up. And yeah, I mean, who's to say I can't do 8 more pounds on meet day? And there's gonna be a lot of different variables. There's gonna be me being fully peaked. I wouldn't have done 2 heavy bench sessions previously that week, and the meets give the meet adds like plus five meet aura to each of your lifts. So we'll see. I'm really gonna try and make. I really want to hit 303 at the meet. That's the number, by the way. Like above 300. It goes from 297 to 303 because it's kilos, not pounds. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can get that. My plan is I'm gonna do 265 for the first attempt. Try and make sure my form is just as perfect as it can be. Then 291, almost a 30-pound jump, just to make sure I can get a good number in. And I'm confident I can get 291. And I want to make sure I'm still able to get my technique as solid as it can be on heavier weights. And then I'm going to try and go for 303 probably. Unless there's like some weird problem where I just like am like just ultra weak. Although I don't think I'm really just going to go for 297 and cut myself short. Like that would, I don't know, man. I don't think I would, I think that it would just be kind of painful to do that. I don't know how many people really just go for 297 when they could maybe do 303, I don't know how many people really just decide to do 297. I don't know. I doubt that I'm going to do that, but, you never know. So, yeah, overall, really, really happy with this meet prep. The next session, tomorrow's video, will be deadlifts, and that is the last session before the meet. Currently, right now, I'm filming this and editing this. It is like, I'm like 3 or 4 days out. I'm starting to gut cut for weigh-ins. So I'm basically just kind of reflecting on my training, and yeah, I'm really trying to make sure everything's kind of lined up in place. There's not much I can do now, obviously, but I'm really happy with everything that I've put into this meet prep. I'm probably going to make a video one day out. Probably like I'm going to weigh in and then come here and talk while shoving a bunch of food in my mouth. I probably won't do that on video, but I'm going to be doing that. Because yeah, it's been a really cool journey. A little bit different than my last meet because this isn't my first meet anymore. This isn't my first rodeo. So yeah. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you wonderful people in the next one. Bye-bye.